Hello everyone, welcome to the Spin Tangle. Today we will continue the lecture of probability. This one is the second lecture of probability. I think you have taken the previous class. Okay, let's start probability. Today we will talk about two type of distributions. One is called binomial distribution and the second one is Poisson's distribution. So let's start with binomial distribution. If there is one-to-one relationship between one-to-one relation, that means there can happen two events, either this or this. In this case, we use binomial distribution. Say one example. If 10 coins are tossed together, 10 coins are tossed together, what will be their outcome? Either head or tail. In this kind of case, or say a problem that India plays a match with England. Okay, let's say India versus England match. In a series of 5 matches, India can win 3 matches or can lose 2 matches. Okay, if India wins 3 matches, then India will surely lose 2 matches. Okay, this kind of relationship, there is not more than 2 outcomes. There is only this one is one outcome, this one is the second outcome. In this kind of cases, we will use binomial distribution. Okay, let's start. Make a systematic note. Okay, make a systematic note, please, and try to join our Telegram channel. The phone number is given below. You can ping me on Telegram. I will add you in the Spin Tangle group. Okay, or you can find. I think you can find it on the Spin Tangle, on the Telegram. I think so. I do not know much more about Telegram, but okay, let's search it, and then if you do not get anything after searching it, then you can ping me on this number, on the given number. Okay, in the description box, the given and the number is given. Say out of n events, m numbers are success, or n successes, or m successes. What is the m? Successes. You can relate with the India-England match. Okay, you can relate with the India. There India plays n match total, and India succeed in m matches. Okay, then the probability of winning m matches will be given by P. I write it like this, win m. Okay, I write it like this. You can write anything. P win, you can write only P win. Okay, P win will be written as N C M P to the power m Q to the power n minus m. Okay, this one is the basic formula. Of what binomial distribution is. where NCM is written like n factorial upon n minus m factorial and m factorial. Okay, 1 second. What is P here? P is probability of winning, say, probability of winning. And what is Q? Probability of losing, say. Yeah. What is N here? Total number of total events. What is M here? Events of success. Number of events of success. Number of events of success. These are the parameters of this formula. This is the binomial distribution formula. You can easily calculate any binomial distribution problem by using this formula. This is a very powerful formula. Okay. Note one thing, that when binomial distribution is used, binomial distribution is used when the total number of events is not too large. Okay, this is the condition when binomial distribution is to be applied. Okay, say an example, say taking an example of India versus England match. In a match, in a series, in a series of 5 matches, India wins 3 times and England wins 2 times. Then what is the probability of winning? Sorry, the question will not be like this. The question, let me check the question first. Okay, please let me change. Sorry, I'm very much sorry. Okay, please let me change the question. Okay, this is not the right thing. Okay, example. In a series of 5 matches, what is the probability of winning 3 matches This is the question. In a series of 5 matches, what is the probability of winning 3 matches? This is a case in which we can use binomial distribution function because, say, India is playing the match. India will win or India will lose the match. Okay, there is two possibility, and I have mentioned it earlier that if there is two possibility, 1-to-1 relationship, then we can use binomial distribution, and we have to use binomial distribution. Okay, therefore we know the formula of binomial distribution. Probability of winning m matches is equals to what? NCM p to the power m q to the power n minus m. Okay, winning, first of all, what is p here? What is p here? P is equals to probability of winning. Probability of winning. Let me change the ink. Not so deep this one. Okay, this one is deep. Okay. What is Q here? Q is equals to probability of losing. In a match, what is the probability of winning? 50%. You can win before the match. We can only say that India can win this match. The probability of winning this match is 1/2. And probability of losing will be half, because we know total probability is what? Total probability is always 1, not greater than 1. Okay, total probability. Therefore these two events can happen in this way. So what we can do here, the total number here, okay, let me take this. What is n here? 5 matches. N is the total number of events. Okay, total number of events. How much? How many are the events? There are 5 events only. Okay, m is equals to 3 matches. Why m equals to 3 matches? Because m was the success. India can win. Okay, the m was the event where India succeeded. M equals to 3. Then put it on the formula and we will get our answer. Okay, P win India how much? 3. Probability of winning 3 matches is what? 5C3 half to the power m. M means 3 and half, because P and Q becomes half. Okay, P was the probability of winning, Q was the probability of losing. Okay, n minus m, 5 minus 3. This one from the formula. Okay, then now general calculation, I think you can do it. 5 factorial upon 2 factorial 3 factorial. Okay, let me write it clearly. 5 minus 3 factorial, and here half to the power 3 and half to the power 2. Half to the power 2. This one is 2. Okay, now easy calculations. Okay, 5 factorial upon 2 factorial 3 factorial 1 upon 8 1 upon 4. This one is the basic mathematics. Okay, 5 factorial means 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, 2 factorial means 2 into 1. 3 factorial means 3 into 2 into 1, and 1/8 times 1/4 is 1/32. Okay, here we can 3 goes with 3, 2 goes with 3, okay, 1 goes with 1, 2 goes with 4, that gives 2. Okay, how much is this? 2. This 2 goes with this 32, this means 16. Okay, this becomes 5 upon 16. What is the probability? This is the probability, 5 upon 16. Okay, this is the probability of winning 3 matches. This is the probability of winning 3 matches. Okay, is it clear? Comment on the on the comment box. Okay, live comment. You can comment live during the premiere, or you can comment on the direct comment box after completing the premiere. Okay, this is the probability. This is how we calculate the probability in case of binomial distributions. Okay, next what comes? Next comes the Poisson's distribution function. Okay, Poisson's distribution function. What is Poisson distribution function? Poisson distribution function is another type of function when the number of events is very large. Number of events is very large. Okay. In that case, I will remind you one thing, that in that case binomial distribution, I have written it earlier, that binomial distribution is used when the total number of events is not too large. But in case of Poisson's distribution, when the total number of events is very large, we use Poisson's distribution function. This is not the Poisson distribution function. This is only Poisson distribution. This is Poisson distribution. Okay. First of all, let us write the Poisson distribution function probability. What is probability? Probability is written as lambda t to the power n into e to the power minus lambda t upon n factorial. You do not know anything about this formula. Okay, let me write the terms. What are the parameters? Okay, add the parameters. Okay, this formula gives us that the probability of getting n events. During the example, we will be cleared all things. Okay, probability of getting in n events in time interval. This one is interval. Time interval t. T is here. What is t? T is time interval, not direct time. Okay, this is time. Time interval means, say now it is 5 p.m. and very soon later after this it will be 5:05. Okay, there what is the time interval is 5 minutes. 5 minutes is the time interval between 5 p.m. and 5:05. Okay, this is what time interval is called. Interval means difference. Okay, I should write it delta t, but I have skipped it. It looks bizarre. Okay, this one is the formula. Okay, what is lambda? Lambda is called event rate. Event rate means average number of events per unit time. This one is lambda. Okay, and this is the formula. Finally, this is the formula, and no other parameters are there. Okay, probability of getting n event in time interval t. This is the formula. Okay, this is Poisson distribution. It's over. Now we'll do some important problem. Okay, let me conclude by these two formulas. Okay, in binomial distribution function, in binomial distribution function, we have 1-to-1 relation. Actually two possible ways. If there is two possible ways, number of ways. What is number of ways? Two possible ways. In that case, probability will be given by NCM P to the power m Q to the power n minus m. This is the formula in case of binomial distribution. And in the second case, we have learned about what Poisson's distribution is called. Okay, Poisson's distribution. Poisson's distribution formula gives us that the probability is equals to lambda t to the power n e to the power minus lambda t upon n factorial. This is the Poisson's distribution formula. These are the two important formulas which we will need in case of problem solving. Now this is the theory of probabilities over, I think so, and if there remains something, then I will cover it in an extra video. After this we will directly jump into the random walk problem on the very next day. Okay, now do some problem. Okay, give me 1 minute just. Okay, got it. This is the problem, first problem, number it first problem. Okay. In the old days, let me change the ink. In the read it, please read it. In the old days, there was a probability of 0.8 of success in the attempt to make a telephone call. Okay, in that old days we have receiver phone calls. We all have receiver, BSNL or MTNL receiver phone calls, and receiver phone calls, and we used to call our relatives from this. And whenever we try to connect the call, the call gets cut. Maximum of the time the call gets cut, and after 5 or 6 times of attempting a call, we can hardly get 1 or 2 times success. Okay, this is the time when we was born. Okay, in the old days there was a probability of 0.8% success in an attempt to make a telephone call. Okay, this often dependent on the importance of the person making the call or the operator's curiosity. Okay, okay, you can neglect this line. Okay, calculate the probability of having 7 successes in 10 attempts. Okay, 7 successes in 10 attempts. First of all, this one is 7 total. Okay, let me do this. First of all, check whether it is binomial distribution problem or it is Poisson distribution problem. Here it is mentioned that 0.8% is the success probability. Success probability is success probability. Let me write. Success probability is what? 0.8. Then not connecting. Unsuccess probability is what? 0.2, because total probability is what? Total probability is always 1, na? Okay, then if success probability is 0.8, then unsuccess probability is 0.2. This is related to the binomial distribution problem. We can easily see it. This is binomial distribution problem. Why binomial distribution problem? Because there is only 2 events, 2 ways that the event can occur. Either success or it is unsuccess. Okay, if there is either an or relation or 1-to-1 relation, I have said 1-to-1 relation, then it is a binomial distribution problem. Okay, so we know the binomial distribution problem. The success probability, here it is given that the success probability is written in binomial distribution function as P. We have learned it earlier. And unsuccess probability is written as Q. And P and Q, we have got it. Okay. Calculate the probability of getting 7 successes. Calculate the probability of getting 7 successes in 10 attempts. Okay. We need 7 successes. Then M is what? Oh, the ink is harassing me. M is what? M is success. M was the number of success. Number of success is M. M is 7. In 10 attempts, the question, look at the question, there is 10 attempts. Then the total number of events. What was N? N was the number of events. N is equals to 10. We have all parameter here. Okay. Then put it on the binomial distribution function. Probability of winning, the successful winning or success. How many success? 7 times. Success 7 times. You can write it in your own language, in your own thoughts. Okay. Probability of success 7 times. What will be this? With formula. First write down the formula. Each and every time whenever you do the problem, try to write the formula, because how many times you write the formula, it will be remembered. Okay. The formula was NCM P to the power M Q to the power N minus M. Okay. Then put each and every parameter. N is what? N is 10. C. M is what? 7. P is what? 0.8, or you can write 8 upon 10. Okay. 0.8 to the power M. M is what? 7. Q is what? 0.2 upon N minus M. N is what? 10 minus 7. M is 7. Therefore we can conclude here 10C7. Calculate. I need to calculate it. Okay. 10 factorial upon 10 minus 7 factorial and 7 factorial. Okay. What it becomes? 0.8 to the power 7, 0.2 to the power 3. This will be 3. Just wait for a while. And now this is easy calculation to you, I think. 10 factorial means you can calculate in your calculator. Okay, you can calculate it in your calculator. In the JEST examination, you will be allowed to take your calculator. Okay, if it is non-programmable, then you can carry your calculator with you. Try to solve in your mind, but I do not have much more time in case of I am making a YouTube video. You can calculate step by step. Okay, I am calculating it in easier way. 10 factorial divided by 3 factorial divided by 7 factorial. Okay, 120 into 0.8 to the power 7 into 0.2 to the power 3. Okay, what is 0.20? The answer is 0.20. 0.20. You can write it as 2 by 10. Okay, 2 by 10 means 1 by 5, or it is success rate is 20%. You can see the success rate. You can see the success rate. It was called that in the past days. It was not possible to connect 7 times out of 10 times. You can hardly get 3 or 4 times. Okay. Okay. This one is the probability. So we have learned how to identify a problem of binomial distribution function. If there is success, unsuccess, winning, losing, this kind of conditions, then we will use binomial distribution. Okay. And you have to identify if there is one-to-one relation, then put binomial distribution. Okay. Now let us go to the next problem. Okay, this one is the next problem. Okay, fine. I think this one is problem from JEST examination. Okay, this one is from JEST examination. This one is the second. This one is the second problem. No. Number 2. Question number 2. Okay. An unbiased die is cast twice. This is the question. An unbiased die is cast twice. The probability that the positive difference bigger minus smaller between the two number is 2. Okay. Read the question carefully. If you do not getting the point, then you can pause the video and read it carefully, then go to the solution. Okay. I am reading it on behalf of you. An unbiased die is cast twice. What is die? Die means what is this is dice. You can say dice. I think it will be dice. This is a mistake, I think. Dice. Dice means, in Bengali we used to call it chokka. Okay. A die look like this. An unbiased die is cast twice. Okay. This has been cast twice. Okay. First casting, second casting. Okay. First casting. Cast means you can throw twice. Then the probability that the positive difference between, okay, if we cast twice, then what are the number of ways? If we cast twice, then the number of ways, what will be the number of ways? We have learned in the earlier class that if we cast twice, then there is a relation between, not or relation, there is a and relation, and in case of and relation we use multiplication. Okay, in case of and reaction. Then if we cast twice, there can have 6 faces. There can have any of the 6 faces can occur. Okay, any of the 6 faces can occur. And in the second throw, there is also the 6 faces. Any of the 6 faces can occur. Then how many ways? Total 36 ways. What are the ways? I cannot write the 36 ways. Okay, there will be first toss. When you first toss, it can have 1, it can have 2. It's second time. Let me write it as time 1. When throw 1, throw 2. Okay, you can write throw. Okay, time 2. In case of first time, it can come 1, it can come 2, it can come 2, it can come 1, it can 3, 8, 4, 8, 6, 8, 5, and so on and so on. Total 36 number of these combinations. 36 numbers of these combinations. Okay, you can check it, but it will be I will advise you not to check it. Okay, because this not will be too much time saving process. Okay, now back to the question. Go back to the question. The probability that the positive difference between two number is 2. Positive difference between two number. Okay, say there can come, say there can come 1 and 3. Difference, how much is the difference? I am writing difference here. Okay, how much is the difference? It is 2. Okay, it is favorable. It is our favorable cases. In the previous case, we have seen that there is 36 number of this combination. These are total cases, total events n. Okay, this is favorable. Okay, this is in 1 3. 1 3 is a favorable event because in subtracting 1 from 3, we get 2. This is a positive difference between these two combinations are 2. Okay, this is favorable. This is our case. This is favorable. And another combination is, say, 2 4. This one is the first throw 1. This one is the throw 2. This one is the throw 2 4. This is also give us that the difference 2. Okay, this one is also favorable. This one is favorable. Then what will be favorable? 3 5. 3 5 will be a favorable. Okay, because the positive difference between these two is 2. Favorable. Okay, fine. And 3 5. Then 4 6, 4 6 will be a favorable event. Okay, 4 6, 4 6 means 2. Then 3 1 will be a favorable because it gives difference 2. 4 2, in the first throw 4 and second throw 2, what will be 2? Okay, then 5 3 will be 2, and then 6 4 will be 2. I think there is no such combination that gives 2 for with except this. These are how many favorable events are there? There are, I think there are 1 event, 2 event. Sorry. I should not give it like this. There is a 1 event, 2 event, 3 event, 4 event, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Then what will be the probability? What will be the probability? Probability is given by, we have learned it in the previous class, that favorable event upon total events. Okay, total events. How many are the favorable events? There are 8 favorable events. And how many are the total events? There was 36 favorable. 8 upon 36 is what? 8 upon 36 is 4, 2 upon 9. Okay, 2 upon 9. Okay, let's check the option. Okay, B is the option. B is the right answer. Okay, this was from Jest. This is not a direct binomial question. Okay, this is from our previous class. Okay, now get back to the third question. What is this? Okay, nothing. Okay, there are on average 20 buses per hour at a point, but at random times. Okay, at a point there are 20 buses. Okay, bus, let me draw a bus at a point. This one is the bus stop, this one is the bus stop, peoples. Okay, bus stop. Here 20 buses comes per hour, in an hour 20 buses at random times. Okay, random times. The probability that there are no buses in 5 minutes. No buses in 5 minutes. What is the probability of getting no buses in 5 minutes? Okay, there you can see a option per hour. If there is a per hour, you can identify one thing, that it is a rate problem. Per hour means rate. Okay, time rate. Okay, there are 20 buses per hour. And where was rate problem? In case of Poisson's distribution, we have learned one parameter. You can see, you can check your copy, that lambda is called rate of events per unit time. Okay? Rate of events. Lambda was rate of events. By this we can identify this is a Poisson distribution problem, not binomial distribution. In case of binomial distribution, there is a 1-to-1 relationship. Here is no 1-to-1 relationship is mentioned. Okay, that means lambda calls rate of events. This means what is the rate? Let me write. Okay, first let me write. First let me change the color. Okay, what is Poisson distribution? P was given by lambda t to the power n e to the power minus lambda t upon n factorial. Now defining the other parameters. Okay, now define the other parameters. What is lambda here? Lambda equals to 20 buses per 1 hour. Okay, per hour. This means 20 buses, and the question was given as in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes. This means we have to convert in 1 hour in minute. Okay, 20 buses per 60 minute. We can write it 60 minute. This means how much is this? 1/3 buses. 1/3 buses in a minute. This is insignificant to write 1/3 buses. A bus cannot come in fraction. Okay, a bus cannot at the 1/3. 1/3 bus is insignificant. That's why I can change it as, say, okay, you can write it. It is for your mathematical. It is just for your mathematical intuition. Okay, you can write it 1/3 buses per minute. So not a problem. This one is lambda is equals to 1/3. You can change it as okay, let it go. Lambda is equals to 1/3. N is equals to what? N is equals to no buses. There are no buses. It was mentioned that in the question. It was mentioned that it is calling too much. No buses in 5 minutes. No buses means. Okay, 1 second. What happened? No buses in 5 minutes. That means n equals to what? N equals to events. How many events? There are 0 events. No buses. 0 was for no buses. Okay. Defined lambda n and what t? T is equals to what? T is equals to 5 minutes. Given and nothing. Okay, fine. Then P, probability of zero buses in 5 minutes. You can write it like this. You can write nothing. Okay, probability of 0 buses in 5 minutes. What will be this? Put it in your formula and you will get your answer. Okay. Then what will be here? Lambda is equals to 1/3. T is equals to 5 to the power n equals to what? 0. E to the power minus lambda is equals to what? 3 into 5 lambda t. N factorial is what? 0 factorial. Okay, wait for a while. Okay, what is here? Something to the power 0. Something to the power 0 is what? 1. Okay, I can write it 1. And e to the power minus 1 into e to the power minus 5 by 3 upon 0 factorial. 0 factorial is what? In the previous lecture I have mentioned it. 0 factorial is 1. I will clear it in your next lecture. Okay, why 0 factorial becomes 1. Okay, let it clear. E to the power minus 5 by 3. Put it in your calculator. E to the power minus 5 divided by 3 is what? It is 0.188. Okay, the answer is 0.188. This is the required probability. Okay, this is the required probability. And check the option. 0.188. Okay, here this one is the option. 0.188 means nearly equal to 0.19. Okay, you can write it as 0.19. Okay, is it clear? This one is a problem from Poisson distribution function. How do you will identify a problem of Poisson's distribution? You can check it as per hour or event rate. If there is there is given event rate or something per hour, per minute, per second, then you can identify it as a Poisson's distribution problem. Okay, clear? If you have any query, if you want to know anything about, then you can comment in the comment box. Our channel is very newborn channel, and it will help us. Okay, thank you. Then the last one, number 4 problem. Okay, I have told you thank you, but not thank you. Okay, I'm returning it back because this one is the last problem. I have forgotten it about the problem. Okay. If two ideal dice are rolled, if two ideal dice are rolled, okay, then this one is the dice 1, this one is the dice 1, and this one is the dice 2. This one is the dice 2. Rolled once. What is the probability of getting at least 1 6? What is the probability of getting at least 1 6? This one is also similar. In rolling, there is first of all detect it is a or relation or and relation. This is a and relation because you are throwing two dice simultaneously, okay, at the same time, and at the same time if you throw and then calculate the number of ways, then the number of ways will be multiplied, okay, and multiply means there is a and relation, okay. If you throw dice d1, number of ways means what you can get any of the 6 faces, okay. And the similar case in case of dice 2, number of ways for dice 2 will be 6. Then total number of ways will be what? As there is an AND relation, this means total number of ways will be 36, okay, it is fine, 36, and each option, every option carries 36, okay. This looks like great, okay. Total number of ways is equals to 36. What is the probability of getting at least 1 6? At least 1 6. At least. The question mentioned that at least 1 6. Let us check. In the first dice, it can come 1. Then second dice has to carry 6. 6, 1. Okay. Then 2, 6. 6 2, 3 6, 6 3, and 4 6, 6 4, and 5 6, 6 5. 6 6 is not allowed, okay. 6 6 is not allowed because repetition is not allowed in this case. 6 5, okay. How many? These are the favorable ways. If you are not getting in the first dice 6, then you have to get 6 in the second dice. If you are getting in the first dice 6, then what will be in the second dice? You can get 1, okay, at least 1 6. Then this will be also favorable. This will be also favorable. 6 6 is also will be favorable. There is nowhere it's been written that 6 is repetition is not allowed, okay. Then we can take 6 6, at least 1 6. This means also this is allowed. If you are not getting in the first dice 6, then you have to get it on the second dice, and vice versa. You can check it in your own, okay. 6 3 4 6. How many ways? This is how many favorable ways. These are the favorable ways, okay. These are the favorable ways. How many favorable ways are there in? 1. This is a favorable. Let me tick them up. 1. Tick here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Is there any option 11? Okay, 11. Then probability is what? Probability is given by favorable events, again favorable events upon total events, okay. How many are the favorable events here? Favorable events, there are 11 favorable events. How many are the total events? There are 36 total events. Then what will be your answer? This is option A. You can check it on, okay. This is option A, 11 upon 36. I think these stuffs are clear to you. we have did Poisson's distribution, binomial distribution, permutation, combination, and very small calculations in case of probability. Okay, I think probability is over for our case. In studying statistical mechanics, you do not need much more out of this. This probability will help you detect probability problems, because in JEST or in NET or SET, direct probability problems comes every year. Okay, so prepare. All the best and support our channel. Please share among your friends this video if you like this, and please try to join our Telegram channel. Okay, thank you. And this one is the final thank you.